Then we have Miss Madison says, how do you guard against pride and arrogance in a place where God has blessed you with a lot of talent, gifting for something? Well, sort of almost answering your own question, the way you guard against it is by acknowledging that he gave it to you. Because when we become arrogant about something that we have, it is not us accepting God gave it to us.
Amen.
We're accepting that we earned it, that we work hard for it in some way or the other. We are not accepting that it's truly just from God. We are saying that this is mine, right? But we have to understand, if we go over to 1 Corinthians, the 13th chapter, and let's look at verse 8. He says, love never fails, it never fades or nor ends, but as for prophecies, they will pass away. As for tongues, they will cease. As for the gift of special knowledge, it will pass away. For we know in part and we prophesy in part, for our knowledge is fragmentary and incomplete. Now, the point that I'm trying to draw out here is that if the prophecy belonged to us, then it wouldn't. How do we lose it? We're only giving gifts for a time, for the time that we are upon the earth, right? We're giving these gifts, and I think the obstacle that we have with people that are talent or gifted is that they don't really acknowledge that God is the one who gave it to them.
Amen.
Or over in Ephesians, the 4th chapter, 10, 11, something like that, says he ascended on high, gave gifts unto men. And so we have to accept that God gave us the gift, and that without God, we are nothing. And so we're guarding against the pride by acknowledging that God who gave it to us. When we become arrogant, when we become self-centered, when those things begin to happen, we are failing to acknowledge that it is God who has given it to us. Now, let me see if I can help you understand this. If you were on a respirator, and it was literally the thing that was keeping you breathing, and you took it off, you have no problem acknowledging that that's how you're breathing. Or they took it off. You probably wouldn't take it off. And that's how you were breathing. You understand? Or let's maybe make it a little easier. You're on 100% oxygen. You carry your tank around 100% oxygen. And you say, this oxygen, I'm good. I can breathe on my own. And you take it off, and you right away, you're having difficulty breathing. You acknowledge that oxygen tank is needed, right? And so that's how we have to be with God. We have to acknowledge that he is the one who given us life. We are able to do what we do because of him. So keep it in mind, and constantly keep it in mind, that I am who I am because of God. I am who I am because of what I did. I mean, if I'm as good as people think I am, I'm only as good as he has made me. I'm not as good as I have made myself. So again, acknowledging God is the key. Arrogance sets in when we don't acknowledge God. So that's the obstacle. Go and put your mind on Jesus and acknowledge God, and this arrogance, it'll begin to fade.